Listening to KMRL 90.3 FM.
KMRL 90.3 FM.
Keep it locked right here on Marlin's hottest radio station.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
Marlin's hottest radio station.
KMRL 90.3 FM. Playing yesterday's favorites.
Yesterday's favorites.
And today's hottest hits.
Today's hottest hits.
Wake up! Wake up, little Susie.
wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon.
Come on, dear, it's time to get up.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Wonderful morning to you.
KMRL 90.3 FM radio station presents
The Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
Good morning. This is Classy C, along with
Crazy Chris,
and we're here for the Classy C
and Crazy Chris Morning Show. Hello, hello.
Hello.
It is Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Sleepy Tuesday. I'm here, don't you know? Sleepy Tuesday. I won't let you go.
Sleepy Tuesday. I'm here, don't you know? Sleepy Tuesday. I won't let you go.
But we're here to give you all the news and everything else.
Here to give y'all the news and everything else.
I got a parrot, and she don't know what else to say. But it's Classy C, so who cares? Let's go and make her day.
I've got a parrot.
Hey, good morning, Marlin. Wakey,
Good
wakey.
morning.
It is Tuesday, October 23rd.
Ooh.
Just a few more days, and October will be history.
Yes.
Halloween, just right around the corner.
Yes.
Are you cold over there? Look like you're shaking like a little nervous bird. How you feel this morning?
I feel okay.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. We got so much to talk about today in such a short amount of time.
Short amount of time.
Short amount of time, yes. We started pretty much on time this morning. We're just a few minutes late, no big deal. Had a hard time getting out of bed this morning, so that just put me back. That just put me back a whole lot this morning. If I'm not up on time, that's how it happens.
Yes.
So, other than that, I will move about my day. Okay, so y'all know what today is. It's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Y'all know what tonight is. That you know what that means?
What?
Mega Million Night.
Oh, yeah.
Who will win the 1.6 billion? Might be us.
I saw they said last night the people who win, 70% of them go bankrupt.
Won't be us. That's for sure. Because we have come a long ways to appreciate having that kind of money just to be able to just get rid of it so quick. Yeah, it's all about the way you think in the mind. Don't get me wrong, folks. Of course, yeah, if we won the 1.6 billion, of course we're going to spend some of it. I mean, because you can't take it with you. But also means you don't have to go out and buy $100 million purchases.
No, you don't.
If you spend $100 million constantly, then then it would be it would be spent up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Think about it.
What could you buy?
100. There are people can spend $100 million a day. Michael Jackson did it.
Yeah.
He proved that he did it in a paint gallery and stuff. He spent $100 million in no time flat, but he had that kind of money.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not. But if you used to go out and just do that, put it this way: 2 weeks. If you did it for 2 weeks every day, spent $100 million a day for 2 weeks, you would be broke in 2 weeks with that money because that'd be actually 16 days. It'd be gone, and that don't count all your taxes. And there's no telling. And if you took cash value option, you're not going to get the full amount, so you would be gone in a week. That's why I say maybe $1 million a day. You could go a little longer on that, but you eventually would still run out of money. You just can't spend money like that. I don't care how much you got. That's why Oprah and Bill Gates and all these top 500 Forbes people, they still have their net worth. That's why their still net worth is still like this 10, 20 years later. They spend money, but they know how to they invest and they make more money. I would definitely say invest some of it.
Yeah.
And one thing that a lot of people don't think about doing, instead of buying cars and houses and stuff like that, and they spend that money quick, investment. Well, number one, real estate.
Oh, yeah.
You don't lose much equity in real estate, especially when it's land. Land never loses value because somebody else is going to need that land. You might own some land in the middle of bum blank Egypt, and you may get a good deal. And you may, just case in point, you might buy some of these properties here in Marlin, some strike off properties or something. Maybe you buy some of these properties, you clean it up, you spend $5,000 or $10,000 into it, then it just sits there for a long time. Guess what happens when Marlin eventually gets everything straight and house developers decide to move in here? Well, all of a sudden, your little piece of land that's connecting between the interstate or whatever it is becomes extremely valuable. And some of these ranchers know that when they put these new interstates through, they come to them. Sometimes, and the thing is with that now, you don't have an option. You have to let them put an interstate through your property if that's what they need to do, because you don't have that right. It's just part of the clause. But they pay you handsomely for it. They know that it's a big inconvenience. I see them all the time. You see these cows under the bridges. They don't care. They're going to put their boat house right through their whole lot. They still going to be out there farming. You still got your land. You just got to allow the structure to be through there. So, or now here's where you get paid good money. You own some property and Sprint or Verizon come around and say, we need to put a tower in that area because it's crucial. They know your location is crucial. Okay, a cell phone tower is going up on some of your land. You own acres and acres, hundreds, 200 acres of land. It's not going to hurt for you to have a cell phone tower out there. Mm-hmm. And you make residual income for the rest of your life. These are things that you got to think about because that will make you a continuous flow of income. As long as Verizon's in business, folks, and I don't think they're going out of business anytime soon, not the way they charge. And so I think for a long time you'll be hearing, can you hear me now? So make money. Money makes money. But I know you would think, well, gosh, I want $1.6 billion. I'm not worried about investing. I'm not worried about that. But, you should continue to make money. Just because you have money, don't ever stop making it. I wouldn't. And like I said, if we won that kind of money, Class C and I would definitely kick off our real estate business a whole lot more. We'd go from having one or two properties to hopefully 20, 30, 40, 50 of them. And I always said I would do something for my community, so I would buy all that beautiful land out there. And I say beautiful because it is. People have forgot about the land out there in South Marlin. But it's a gold mine. They could clear that all out of there. All them little old houses that used to be nice at one time, clear them all out. It's one of the locations we're looking at for the studio. Clear all that out. Put you in a nice subdivision of homes and about 2 nice, huge apartment complexes or duplexes. Buddy, you got it going. Yeah. You'll make money because everybody needs a house. The 3 things, like I tell people, the 3 things that you can make money in. And I tell people, I've told this to so many people, 3 good moneymaker things. Number 1, you always need a place to live, so real estate is very good. Number 2, people are always hungry. People can eat. So any good restaurant or good type of eatery is going to make you money. And then number 3, everybody needs to keep their car in top shape and working order. Repair shops or selling auto parts. Everybody needs to keep their cars maintained and routine. They got to keep a car on the road. Those 3 things will never, ever fail you in the commerce world. Get out and invest that money.
Yeah, invest the money.
So, as you know, there is approximately 100 people in Marlin right now that will be eagerly tonight awaiting the Mega Millions drawing.
Yeah.
If we announced it yesterday, and I know that that's it, the draw's closed, but we were one of the ones that got on it.
Yeah.
And so Mr. Jay Butler is going to hold a community Mega Millions raffle. We just got our copies, and folks, it is over about 18 to 20 pages. And there's several on there, and there's 20, 30 numbers each on them. Mega Millions drawn tonight. So if we win tonight, there'll be 100 millionaires in Marlin. Now, I figured it out right now, and it probably will be higher. If we were to hit this tonight, Marlin, there would be 100 of us each with 16 million apiece. We would be on the Guinness World Record. We'd be the richest town has ever been born. We would have a town with more millionaires in it than you can imagine in a population of 5,000 in a small country town. There would be 100 millionaires living in Marlin at least. And that don't count the ones that are already here that are doing real good with their businesses. You know, some of the older people like, you know, probably like, you know, Evans or those people that have been a long time, they've made their money, you know. And, of course, we know Walmart is part of a corporation, so I don't really count that as individual. I'm talking about people. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yes.
Look how much 100 of us could do in this town.
Yeah.
Woo! I don't know what everybody else would do with their money, but I know Classy and I with 16 million, we would live very nice. And you know what? It would be so comfortable because it would be better because there would be 100 of us living here. You wouldn't feel like you're alone, and everybody would, you know. I don't think it would be so bad if people knowing that you won because you got 99 other people, 105 other people in Marlin that are celebrating right along with you. So, you know, if you didn't get out there at the pavilion and said, when we announced it, okay. $10, man. We spend that ourselves on one ticket. $10 got you it made you get all them tickets for that price. And yeah, you got to share it, but it's $1.6 billion. It's worth it.
How will you be able to look at all those numbers that they call?
We scan them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we scan them. I'll show you that in a little later. Yeah, we'll be able to find out. We'll all know tonight. Everybody has their set of copies, so everybody will know what each ticket won if they keep up with the drawing today, and I will be on it, believe me. And I hope, and I'll put out this right now, if we win, we will not be on the show tomorrow. We will be, from what I heard, we are taking a nice charter bus. Jay going to have it all hooked up. You know them big old casino bus things? They'll have one here, and we all ride together to Texas headquarters, and that would be great, wouldn't it? Yeah. Representing the city of Marlin. Whoop, whoop, go Bulldogs. What you think about all that? Won't that be great?
Yes, it would.
I'm excited. This is going to be fun to be able to do this tonight. Not to mention, I got a couple picks of my own, and Class C, I think you got some, didn't you?
No.
Well, you might get you one or two.
No.
Huh? No? You're not going to get no more? Oh, you confident, huh? You got anything else to say?
No.
I still think Class C ain't feeling well today. I don't know.
No, I'm feeling fine.
She's just acting kind of samba. Just really low key. Need to wake her up. I need to pinch her, maybe. No, she don't want me to do that. So, okay. So today we're going to talk about announcements. We got, if you got a birthday, you want to call in a birthday this morning, 254-275-7476. Do you want to call and share what would you do if you won Mega Millions tonight? We want to hear about that. We're going to do your lotto report. We'll find out if anybody won Powerball last night. Powerball was up to $670 million, y'all. So we're going to find out. And I'm sorry, Powerball was not last night. Powerball is tomorrow night. Of course, nobody won it. So it's up to $670 million. I would, if nobody hits that, I bet you we'll be having another lottery draw for that one next. I don't know. So it's just, I don't know what's going on with these jackpots, why they're getting so high.
I heard them talking last night that they wanted them to be high. That's why they came up with a new formula. So they could make it high because the people said they wanted it to be high.
Yeah, but I hope they're not toying with it.
I don't know.
You know, to make them keep them high. Like in other words, they make sure nobody wins them until they get to a certain point.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, folks. You know, in other words, I'm not saying they cheating, but I'm saying they could if they wanted to. Because think about it, all they got to do is put in one set of winning numbers that they choose, and they lock it from the system. I mean, the system will never put that number out. So everybody's going to get tickets. And it's going to give all these other numbers. They tell the computer, don't get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any other number you get. So the computer goes, blink, it locks it, puts it in a lock, just like Link, it locks at the casino. And then all the other numbers it says you can give. All these people get all these. I'm sorry, nobody won last night. Let's do it again. Let's pick another different number. I'm sorry, nobody won last night. And then they say, let's go and unlock it, put it in there. And then somebody, oh, I got it. Yeah, now there's $2 billion because they keep making money. I'm not saying they're doing that, but, you know, I'm just saying because I know they heard that somewhere in the news that they said they also want them to be higher. And that they wanted the jackpots were going to be higher. Well, how do you predict that? How do you know they're going to get high? And now all of a sudden, not just Mega Millions, but Powerball's doing the same dang thing all of a sudden. It's just climbing and climbing, and nobody's hitting it. And I've never seen them go this long with nobody hitting those, because how many people play Mega Millions? Especially California and Texas. There's always winners in California.
It's they did something to make it higher.
Did they? Well, I think they added more numbers. I don't know what they did, because apparently they said when they gave you when they made us pay extra $1, that's why they were able to have them start off bigger. I know they start off at 40 million now instead of 20 million. They doubled it. That's what I remember, but I don't know. So give us a call and let us know what you would do if you win this. Any of them, Texas Lottery, anything. If you won a couple $1 million, what would you do if you won $1 million on a scratch off? That's possible, I guess.
Yeah.
So let us know, what would you do? And, you know, let us know what you do. Would you buy an island? Like one guy said on TV, buy an island and just sit around with about 40 women. These young guys, young bucks, they never learn. They'll spend that money in a heartbeat.
Really?
Spend on 40 women. Yeah, they want to buy an island and act like they're the next Hugh Hefner, I guess. So I don't know. They'll be out of money in no time. Then they won't have money to be buying Viagra no more. So,
young guys, they don't need it.
They will after all that. So, anyways, so what else that we talking in the news is yesterday? Oh yeah, we had a great time yesterday with Mr. Ralph Johnson of Marlin.
Yeah,
living out there in Waco. He called in. It is early voting time.
Yes, it is.
So we want you to get out there and get your vote. We haven't done ours yet. We were supposed to go yesterday, but we will.
Yeah.
We'll probably do it tomorrow for sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't be so bad. If you noticed last night, yes, I stepped outside. It was about 2 in the morning last night when I went outside.
It may rain.
And it was already raining.
Oh, what?
It was raining out there. It was pretty wet. And those of y'all didn't know, it didn't rain overnight here. But we have more rain in store for today and a lot more tomorrow. It's going to get a little bit worse before it gets better again. I'll explain that all coming up in our weather report as well as our lotto report. But I think we're going to go ahead and go to our first song break.
Yeah.
We've made our first 20 minutes in the show, so we will step back and take a nice song and wake you up. And y'all know what we're going to play already. I don't even have to say it. Y'all already know where we're going with this. So.
I'll see it.
Huh?
I'll see it.
All right, so let's do it. The Yellow Rose of
Yellow
Texas.
Rose of Texas.
Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
KMRL 90.3 FM radio station presents
The Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show. Hottest radio station.
Marlin's hottest radio station.
KMRL 90.3 FM. Playing yesterday's favorites.
Yesterday's favorites.
And today's hottest hits.
Today's hottest hits. KMR.
We're back.
All right, we're back. All right, so we just had our first song break, and so we are going to talk about announcements now.
Yeah.
All right, Classy, what do we have for announcements? As she is pulling them up on her teleprompter.
We have the same thing we had yesterday.
Okay.
We're still announcing the murder mystery theater dinner. Murder mystery comedy dinner. October the 26th and October 27th. The tickets are $35. You can call 254-252-7847 and see if they still have some tickets available. This is for Friday night and Saturday night. This is the last 2 days of the production. We went on Friday night, and it was very good. Also, we have Dr. Scott Crockett, barbecue dinner and dance. It's also on 10/27/2018 at 5 o'clock p.m. The Jamie Wade Band is performing from 7 until 11 p.m. They'll have a live auction, a silent auction, a BYOB, and also a bake sale. The tickets are $10. And we'll have the first annual festival, and this is at October the 27th, also at 104 Farm Market, 2308 here in Marlin. And you can call Pastor Brian at 469-279-5775. They'll have fun and food and bounce house and just some entertainment for the children. And it's sponsored by the Trinity Memorial Baptist Church. We have a Starry Night, the Daddy-Daughter Dance. It will be November the 3rd at 1104 Business 6 at the Men's Civic Center. And it's from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. The ages of the children are from 5 years old until 16 years old. The couples are $20, but each additional child is $5. It's semi-formal. If you want some more information or some tickets, you can contact Carlos Burrell at 254-275-9040. And on Thursday night, karaoke night, every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. It's going to be at the Buck Snort Saloon at 217 Live Oak Street in Marlin. And that's all the ones I have.
All right, so there are the announcements for today. Don't forget that we have CNC community sales that still runs. It's $1 a day. You can advertise whatever you want to sell, and we'll put it out on the airways for you for every day you want it to be done, as long as you want it done, until it either sells or until you tell us to stop advertising it. Mm-hmm. And you can always get a hold of us with more information at 254-275-7476 or KMRLradio@yahoo.com. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and do birthdays.
Uh-huh.
All right. I don't know who we got today. I'm going to pull it up and tell you really quick on my side of the deal. Well, do you have anybody on yours?
Oh, I didn't bring mine.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
All right. Let me see what I got going on here. Okay. Yeah, I got a couple people for me. So I will pull that up real quick for you right here. So as I was saying, folks, one thing while I'm looking up these birthdays and stuff, I was going to tell you that, it's election time, and we're all going to have different approaches and different viewpoints. I think it's very childish, very insulting, too. When people get mad because you stand for a certain way, and then they get mad and they throw their little temper tantrums, and then they want to insult people. I see this a lot online. I get a lot of that myself from some people out here. They want to, they get mad because you are in favor. Listen, democracy, that's what this is. This is a democracy. And just like I respect, I may not like what some of people out here are, who they voting for or who they feel like is the best candidate, but I'm not going to get on social media and blast them and call them out of their name. I may say, well, I disagree because, if I'm going to call somebody, it's going to be the candidate because it's the candidate in the spotlight. It's not me. It's not supposed to be you. So I think it's really, really childish, and I see a lot of that going on Facebook and online about posting. People, that's just one thing. It's very immature. Number two, it's very inconsiderate, and number three, it doesn't show. It kind of reflects who the real smart person is and who's kind of the idiot. Don't do that on social media. It's bad. I see a lot of people doing that, and that just, to me, that don't make no sense. Be respectful of other people. Don't take it to another level. Debate if you want to debate with somebody over an issue, but never call them out of their name.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as I was saying, we're going to do the birthdays right now. I have Temperance Lloyd, DeTanya Vaughn, Jewel Hodges, Jeremy Lewis, Yalina Butler, LaAndrea Chancellor, and C.F. LaBoujan. Okay, who do you have?
Okay. I can't see mine yet. I don't see mine yet.
Okay, she's not pulling it up yet.
I probably have some of the same ones you have.
Okay. So we're going to go with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so there you have it. Happy birthday to the six of y'all. We hope you have a great day. And you know what we do. When we do the birthdays, we do a little jingle for you. So we are getting ready to do that. And so happy birthday again to all of y'all. Have a great day. So let's do it the KMRL way. Let's do it.
Happiness too.
Okay, there you have it. Now, we do them back to back so we can, since we're already in the singing mood, we do the next song we kind of sing with. It's about Wake Up Marlin, as well as Here We Grow Again Marlin, as for promoting our community for better health, wealth, and friendship.
And everyone sing along.
Yep, y'all know it. So let's do it.
Oh, what kind of pie? Chocolate pie.
Oh, okay. That sounds pretty good.
Yep. Chocolate pie with that good old meringue on top of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
One day I'm going to surprise you, and I'm going to have a pie waiting for you. When you say some kind of pie, I'm just going to whip it out underneath from the table and say, here you go. Wouldn't that be something?
How would you know what kind of pie?
That I don't know, but I'll have to take a good chance. Maybe I can kind of persuade you to move that direction.
Oh.
Maybe one day you'll say a key lime pie, and I'll just pull out one of those little Edward pie things. You know, they're so good.
Key lime pie.
Yes.
They are.
Yes, they are good. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, you never know. Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay,
that'd be good.
So again, happy birthday to everybody. We're excited that you are having a birthday. Mm-hmm. And may you have a great, great, great day. Now, what I wanted to also talk about real quick was we are trying to our YouTube channel. When you look at our shows and stuff, we are trying to upgrade the format of them so that when you view them, we're going to be trying to come out with some beautiful nature pictures, some historic pictures, beautiful exotic animals, stuff like that. Instead of just the same backdrop that we've been having. We are working on it. We are figuring, we're going to figure that out. It is coming soon. I just wanted you to know. And then those new videos will have the schedules for the holidays, programming times, and they'll have better information and stuff in them. So they are coming. Just so you know, they are coming. We'll get it straight.
Yes.
Okay, I guess we're doing weather now.
Yes.
Wow, we're smoking through this. Are we missing something?
No.
Okay, I just thought we're missing something today. Okay, right now it's 57 degrees, feels like 60. Today's high will be up to a 70, so we'll warm up. Partly cloudy skies, mostly cloudy today with a little bit of chance of rain according to the thing. Most of it is going to be south of Marlin, going into the eastward direction. If you're down in Houston, you're in the middle of some good thunderstorms at this time. That don't mean we're out of the clear yet. That's going to change over by tonight. Now tonight we're going to be getting 54 for a low. It'll feel like 51. Cloudy with occasional rain. Then tomorrow the skies is going to open up on you. 58 for a high. 53 for a low. It would be rain, heavy at times, with much cooler weather. So if you got to get out tomorrow, make sure you bundle up because of the rain with a combination of the weather. It's going to feel like damp, autumn-type weather.
They said 90% chance of rain tomorrow.
Yep. So it would be 90% chance of rain tomorrow. So it would be very, very rain. They're also saying rain from tomorrow morning to tomorrow evening can lead to flooding. So... And already the rivers are already swole, so you have to be careful with that and just take precautions when you go places.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do your Texas lottery report. And I don't know why I feel like we're really flying through this for the time frame.
Because we usually have a big discussion about something.
I know.
Yes.
What's up with that?
We usually talk about something.
Oh, well, I'm sure we will. We'll have something to talk about. Oh, and we will do our probably do our business of the week. We'll see here. Okay, we Powerball $620 million. Again, that's just a reminder for Wednesday. Get your tickets. Still have time. Tonight, the big story is Mega Millions. The drawing for tonight is $1.6 billion. It's still staying the same, far as I can see here. Most of us are playing cash value. That's $904,900,000. All right. Again, those last numbers were, if you haven't already known by now, 15, 23, 53, 65, 70, yellow ball 7. Also, Wednesday night, Lotto Texas. Those crying numbers were 4, 27, 31, 39, 44, and 53. You get another chance to hit that at $13.5 million for Wednesday night with 8.72 cash value. Not bad. Last night, Texas two-step, somebody won because it's back down. Two winners. One from Haslett and one from Carlton, Texas. They got 4 out of 4, so they'll be splitting that. That's $100,000 a person. Nope, I'm sorry. Is it $100,000? Two winners.
Yeah.
Okay. So they'll be splitting it. I guess somebody woke up this morning and said, "Oh, I got it all." No, you didn't. You will be halving that. The winning numbers were 12, 13, 15, 24, and red ball 28. Both of them were quick picks. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
It's weird because a lot of times somebody don't hit it, and sometimes you get one, and then all of a sudden, boom, you get two winners. I suspect somebody. What do you think, Class? Do you think someone's going to hit tonight on the Mega Millions? Do you think tonight will be the hit point?
I think so.
You think somebody's going to win it tonight?
Yeah.
Before we move on with the Texas Lottery, just remind you it's brought to you by KMRL 90.3 FM and the Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show. Texas Lottery supporting education and Texas veterans and school districts, as well as, remember, they tell you play responsibly. It's just a game and play for fun. Okay, the numbers are not out for this morning, so we'll give you the numbers for last night, all or nothing. 1, 6, 8, 10, 11, 15, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, and 24. Last night's numbers, 7-11, not the department, not the convenience store. 7-11 was your night numbers last night.
7-11.
All right, Daily 4, 4730. That's 4730 for Daily 4. Look at that, 1975 came up again. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was your numbers.
No.
Well, any order. Mm-hmm. And I usually do play that.
Oh, yeah.
I usually do play that. I have a ticket with that numbers on, but, just in different order. That would have been any order. Mm-hmm. All right, Cash 5. One winner last night won $25,000. Winning numbers were 4, 9, 11, 26, and 32. Winner was from Fort Worth. Mm-hmm. Congratulations on their $25,000 winner on the Cash 5.
Really?
All right. Just so you know that the new games that are coming out next week. Winter Cash, Christmas tickets are coming out now. Winter Cash, November 5th, is a $1 ticket. Holiday Word Blast, a $3 Christmas ticket. Holiday Greetings is the $5 ticket. And then the $1 Million Loteria is a $20 ticket coming out. All right, there you have it. Play the games of Texas. It's for fun. All right, so with that being said, when we come back, we'll go to the, what is it? National Day Today. Right after this next song breaks. Don't go nowhere, because we're going to cheat on schedule, so we got to stay on schedule.
Oh, yeah.
All righty.
KMRL 90.3 FM radio station presents
The Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
KMRL 90.3 FM radio station presents
The Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
And National Boston Cream Pie Day.
Let me just say again, we are doing the National Day today. So wake up, everybody. I know somebody out there sleeping. We are back on the Classy Z and Crazy Chris Morning Show. Go ahead, Classy. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
Okay. Today is October 23rd, 2018, National Mole Day, MOLE, National Boston Cream Pie Day, iPad Day, Swallow Depart from St. Lucia, some kind of day, and National TV Talk Show Host Day.
Close enough to us. National Mole Day. That's just disgusting.
Why you say that?
Because people got moles, so they're honoring the moles on you.
I thought they were talking about.
You said MOLE, right?
Yeah.
That's what they mean.
I thought they were talking about the animal, the mole.
You might want to check it out. It sounds like to me they're talking about people's moles. I don't know. Don't get me. I don't know. I didn't make the National Mole Day.
They said a mole is a unit of measurement used in chemistry to reverse amount of a chemical substance. Okay, that's what they said it is. And they said how to observe it. Hashtag National Mole Day to your social media. National Mole Day originated in the early 1980s in an article from the science teacher That's what they talking about, mold.
Okay, so I was off. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's very interesting.
It's a mold is a unit of measurement used in chemistry to repress the amount of a chemical substance.
Ooh. It's getting high tech now. Okay. So, Class C, let's talk about voting. It's early voting now.
Yes. Today is the second day of the early voting. We saw, when we were in Waco yesterday, they had signs all up and down the roadway for early voting. And we have early voting here. We saw the flags out at the courthouse. They had vote here. So it's October the 22nd until November the 2nd for the early voting. So you have time to vote today also. And make sure you get out and vote today. Vote however you feel that you want to. Republican or Democratic or a little bit of both. You can vote Republican for one part and Democratic for the other part. Whatever. I saw a lot of people on Facebook had their little stickers that they give you where it says, I voted. So a lot of people did vote early and the first day of early voting. They voted yesterday. I was wanting to vote the first day of early voting, but we had a lot of different things going on. So hopefully if we don't get to vote today, we'll get to vote tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get it to it. We're going to get at it. We're going to get out and get our vote because our vote matters and our vote counts.
I'm going to tell my son to get out and vote too.
Yeah, is he registered?
Yes.
Well, he needs to step on it.
You know, he registered when he got his
Yeah.
license changed.
All right, Class C. So we have another 20 minutes left of the show. What are we going to talk about today?
What do you want to talk about?
Whatever you want to talk about. It's just a great day, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
And we want the so what we want to do is we want to let's open the phone lines up. It's 254-275-7476. We want to hear, let's talk about random miscellaneous things. It can be about, yeah.
Random miscellaneous things.
Random miscellaneous, meaning we can talk about what you're going to do for the holidays. You have holiday traditions. Let's talk about voting. Let's talk about what you think about what's going on with the new police chief that we got.
Yes.
It looks like he might work out.
Let's talk about what you plan to wear for Halloween.
I'm going to wear my birthday suit.
What you going to wear over that?
My everyday usual attire.
Oh, okay.
Thought about like dressing up as Freddy Krueger.
Oh.
Just go out, put some real blades on my fingers.
Oh.
And just go out and a couple people out there.
Oh, no.
I could probably think of a couple that could use it.
I thought you going to dress up as a baby Huey.
Why you got to say that?
Because you said you wearing your birthday suit. I thought you going to wear your birthday suit.
I hate that. I was made fun about that before.
Really?
Yes, I told you that one time. Long time ago when I first started working for this glass and plastic shop, and I was already gaining weight then. This guy he was just a big bully.
You didn't tell me about that.
I did. And he used to call me Baby Huey. I was so mad. But now I don't get bothered by that stuff anymore. You know, people will insult people. People are going to find people are going to find flaws and infrastructure in everybody. Everybody's got something going on with them. They're not perfect in the physical appearance. Some people may be overweight like me. Some people may be skinny. Some people may be missing a couple fingers and toes. It's true. I know somebody, they didn't have a thumb. They just had they were born without a thumb. They had some kind of birth defect. Somebody may be slow. Here's the thing.
And some people are missing some teeth.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Here's the thing, though. It's wrong to poke fun at anybody's misfortunes because nobody's perfect. You might got an ugly ass mole on the back of you that nobody knows, that's growing hair follicles out of it. You might, like Class C say, maybe missing some teeth. You might got some jungle rot on your feet when you pull your shoes off. You might got something going on downstairs. Just because people don't see it, you know you got an issue. So stop poking fun at people. That's the thing I don't get. And you know what I always wonder about that?
What?
Is people that make fun of people, what is going to be their impression when they see Jesus? Are they going to poke fun at him too?
No.
How do you know? You got people out here that will take it to the next level. They will do things like that because they think that they're better than everybody else. And that's the kind of people I say. And you know, so now we kind of talk. We kind of started a little conversation up here. Bullies don't just happen in our kids' schools. They happen on the job places, too.
Yeah.
I've seen it. You'd be surprised how many grown men, women, and men that should know better that act like they're still in the sandbox.
Really?
I've seen it. I've seen people don't have nothing else to do but harass and make it hard on certain people at work. I've seen it. It's happened to me a couple times through my course of life, and I didn't like it. And how do you handle that? That's the main thing. Now, do you go to your boss and say, hey, I'm getting annoyed by a coworker because and we're not talking about sexual harassment because we know sometimes sexual harassment is a whole different entity. We're talking about just pure getting on your last ever flipping nerve, doing stuff to make your job more difficult for the day. They've got a chip on their shoulder about you. They got a chip on their shoulder.
Just ignore it.
Yeah, but sometimes ignoring it just doesn't really solve it. I mean, have you ever experienced that?
Yes, I have.
I mean, so what do you... That's what I want to know. I call it workplace hostility. And here's what I think. I think that, if you're one of those people out there, and I don't know who you are, and you don't know, and I don't know you, so it's not like I can say, okay, this is for sure that I'm talking about you, but only you would know. But if you're one of the people that listen out there, and you are one of those type of people that do this to people, or you're doing it to somebody, you need to quit, honestly. And I say that because you don't know the person that you picking on, just like they're doing in the schools, could lose their noodle and come in and light that place up. Come in, and we've seen it happen, workplace shootings. Case in point, look what happened at YouTube.
Oh.
They came in and shot and killed all the people at YouTube headquarters.
Oh.
Yeah, that wasn't too very long ago. And they took out, I don't know how many people got injured, all them YouTube workers. So you don't never know when someone just, and that wasn't even anybody in YouTube. That was a person that YouTube kept banning their videos. Oh, they kept they kept keeping them from posting stuff because they didn't like their content, and they felt like it should have been under the free speech thing. What is going on with my microphone, folks?
Oh.
Okay. I'm sorry, folks. It's I'm having really technical difficulties with this.
You pulled this one.
It's like it's fixing to come off.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, my. Thanks for telling me that. Okay, so this was a it's so hard to get there. This was a YouTube subscriber.
I didn't see that.
That was posting videos and content, and YouTube kept shutting them down or censoring them. He lost it. So what did he do? He drove 300 miles to the YouTube in Florida there, came across the border, drove in there, and lit them up and killed I don't know how many people.
I didn't see that.
Really? This was just in the news not too long ago. This was just happened, I don't know how long ago. There it is right there. So,
YouTube shooter visits
right there. See right there.
range, yeah.
It was a woman.
It was a woman.
She opened fire at the YouTube headquarters. Yeah, she went in there and she was upset with YouTube and determined that's what they determined the motive was. Now, she killed herself. She shot and wounded 3 people before killing herself. And 2 of her victims were released from the hospital. 1 remained in serious condition. So, you don't know. When you are picking on people or doing things, you never know what's going through those people's minds. And we hear of a lot of workplace shootings. And then, of course, you get people that go out there and they do, like George Hanar did. It's the anniversary again for Luby's massacre.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it happened in October.
Yes, it did.
But it happened a few days ago, I think. I don't think it happened today.
16th.
The 16th, I think it was. Or
Wow.
17th. We didn't even mention it, but, and our condolences to all the people that are still, I know we know somebody personally that has suffered through that. And I don't think it's something they'll ever get over.
No.
But,
And they never found out why he did it.
well, he was mad at Bell County. There was a motive behind it. They say he was mad at women in particular. And so it makes no sense to me why he drove his truck through the Luby's cafeteria and opened fire there in Killeen and killed 35 or 40-some people, I think it was. It was a bloodbath. But this is what I'm trying to say. People, another thing is, I call them keyboard gangsters. If you're a keyboard gangster, you know what I'm talking about. You on the keyboard behind the computer screen on social media, Facebook predominantly. Those of y'all that are local here, MARLIN current events. Stop being a keyboard gangster and putting on there and insulting people and talking about. If you can't say something nice, then at least don't say something rude and hateful. Okay, you can disagree with people on there. You can voice your comment and concern. People want to enjoy what people have to say. They don't want to enjoy your insults and comments. No. Even if it's something that you don't agree on. This is what I was talking about earlier. So, you have some people out there, and you can go on anywhere on the Marlin Current Event, and you can see that you'll come across somebody out here, even in our local community, that has to say something hateful and ugly. I don't get it. I don't understand why people are like that.
It's all right to talk about the water conditions and stuff like that.
But it becomes a harassment for some folks, and some people get out of control. And just like case in point, they even went as far as making bodily harm to the mayor because they were so upset about the water bill. It gets carried away.
Yeah.
And to me, that's not right. And they do it to me too. I've had a few people out there. They've said some ugly, hateful things. Like I say, it's people are. And here's what I say to those kind of people: you may think you're getting away with some of this, and you may feel like you feel good about it, but God sees everything.
Yes.
That's the way I look at it. Eventually, you will pay for everything you say you shouldn't say. Everything comes with a cost, including the words that come out of your mouth. Whether you believe it or not, I'm telling you the truth. You may not pay for it now, but you got a running tab that you're going to have to answer up to.
Yes.
So, it don't pay to be rude. It doesn't pay to be ugly to people.
No, it doesn't.
What's your take on this, Classy C?
I just don't see, like you said, it doesn't pay to be rude or to be ugly to people. You can talk about the different things that's going on, like the water conditions and the road conditions. But when you start talking about individuals, that's where you should draw the line. You shouldn't talk about the individuals.
Yeah, and also keep in mind, folks. Keep in mind that that you may say things like that on social media, but that can bite you hard. Because number one, if your job gets word of that you are what they call cyberbullying, You can get reported for that. They can turn around and contact your employer, and your employer will say you're not representing the company in a professional manner. They can actually release you. They can dismiss you from the job. And sometimes the perpetrator, the victim doesn't even have to turn you in. They can just ignore it, and you're out there posting. Your employer or somebody you work with comes across that same page or that same comment. Guess what? Especially if you done pee-peed in their Wheaties already, they're going to turn you in like a deer in the headlight.
Just like the woman that tried to stop the man from coming into the building. She was terminated from her job. And the people said they didn't think it was right.
Oh, it was
she
right.
Was terminated. But I thought it was right.
Kudos. You should be held accountable because companies, just like sororities, they have rules and regulations. When you are a member of their club or a member of their employment firm, they expect you to carry yourself in a somewhat professional mannerism. They don't control what you do outside the job, but when you take it to a hate or a racial level, that is illegal in itself. So therefore, they're not going to stand for it. So I believe I give applause to the companies that hold their employees responsible for their outside actions. Because you see, if you're out, you're not on the job and you're out and about in public and you're making a complete ass out of yourself, then you go to work and you're representing that company wearing their logo stuff. Don't you think that kind of gives them a bad taste? Because other companies, and me as a person, when I know that I have a problem with you and then I see you work for this certain company, guess what? I look at the company bad too because I think, why would the company hire an idiot like you? So it makes me not want to shop or spend my money there no more. Case in point, yesterday, Classy C and I went to, and I won't disclose the name of the restaurant, but I will say we were in Waco at a certain Chinese restaurant. I will say that. We went before, and it was good food.
Yeah.
Classy C said, let's go back. So we did. We didn't have a problem with the food. We had a problem with the service. As a business owner, you are going to confront somebody and tell them, I see you eat certain things on the buffet, so we have to upcharge you. And Classy didn't even eat what they said she ate.
Frog legs.
Frog legs. I ate some frog legs. So upcharge mine is one thing, but they were trying to upcharge her. And then the lady had a complete attitude.
I saw you. She said, I saw you eat the frog legs. And it was on the plate. I said, no, you didn't. You didn't see me eat them.
They just wanted to assume they did. They were so adamant that she did, and she didn't. And they just because they didn't want to discount the bill down. Because we had made it in on the lunch pricing, not the dinner. Yeah. And we just want to be treated fair just like anybody else do. Anybody else would have said something about it. Just because we are radio personalities don't mean we don't have, we're not just going to be, we try to keep professional just like we do with our community. But if you say something inappropriate, I'm going to say something back to you. I'm going to call you out on it.
She said it was on the door that if you eat anything off the seafood.
Who was going to read the entire book on the door? They had a whole book of stuff on there.
I didn't read it.
It was about this long of stuff about shellfish, oysters, frog legs. They had something on the door, but who's going to take time to stop and read that? They should have just put on there. If you eat seafood items, you get upcharged. Boom.
Yeah, really.
They didn't need to make nobody's reading a page like this with all this information. I'm not.
I didn't see it.
I saw it, but I didn't know what it was because I didn't take time to read it all. So they did kind of had it posted, but you know what? They should put little memo cards or something on the buffet.
They should put it up there where they got
the seafood items.
Lunch and
here's the thing: don't mix the dinner stuff with the lunch crew. And I always said, if you make it at lunch and you still eating in the process of the switch over, then it should not be counted against you. Because you didn't come in after that time when they started it. Yeah. You came in before, so it's not our fault. What are we supposed to do? Hurry up and eat and get out of it because you just now putting down dinner items? Go to Corral, don't do that. So I think it was kind of weird how she was acting. But like I say, stop being a cyber bully out there. Some of y'all, and we got that really bad in Marlin. Some of y'all in there are just keyboard gangsters. Y'all get in there and we'll talk all dang day and insult people, cut people down, talk about them, and that's wrong. Isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Stop doing that. That's distasteful for the community.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go to a quick song break. When we come back, Class C will have our final
Words.
for the day. So don't go nowhere because we are on it right now.
We'll be back.
We are. We'll be back.
You're listening to KMRL 90.3 FM.
KMRL 90.3 FM.
Keep it locked right here on Marlin's hottest radio station.
Marlin's hottest radio station.
KMRL 90.3 FM. Playing yesterday's favorites
Yesterday's favorites.
and today's hottest hits.
Today's hottest hits. Station presents
The Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
All righty.
Okay, and we're back.
We are back. Okay.
Yeah.
So here we are. You know what time it is, don't you?
Yes.
Oh, boy. Hey, Marlin, good luck tonight for the Marlin players for the Mega Millions tonight. Good luck to all our partners in this. Good luck to all of them. Also, thank you. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed today's show. We'll see you again tomorrow
Yes.
at 9 a.m.
Yes.
for the Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show. So we are time to get out of here.
Yes, we have enjoyed our time here today. Thank you for allowing us to come into your cars and your homes and just put some words out there of encouragement. And we look forward to seeing you each day. And like I always say, keep it locked and tuned to 94.3 FM and tell everyone you know and everyone you see.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
We want to thank you for listening to the Classy C and Crazy Chris Morning Show.
You can catch the show Monday through Fridays
Live from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
on KMRL 90.3 FM.
Marlin's hottest radio station.
We want to thank you